Trump tells allies to go get your own oil. The United States is sending a blunt message to its closest allies, and it has nothing to do with diplomacy. President Donald Trump took to Truth Social this morning with a post that could redefine America's role in the ongoing Iran conflict. The message? If you're running out of jet fuel because of the Strait of Hormuz blockade, don't look to Washington for help. Addressing countries hit hardest by the strait's closure, Trump wrote, and I quote, "All of those countries that can't get jet fuel because of the Strait of Hormuz, like the United Kingdom, which refused to get involved in the decapitation of Iran, I have a suggestion for you. Number 1, buy from the U.S., we have plenty, and number 2, build up some delayed courage, go to the strait and just take it." He didn't stop there. Trump warned that U.S. protection for allies is no longer guaranteed, saying, "You'll have to start learning how to fight for yourself. The U.S.A. won't be there to help you anymore, just like you weren't there for us." He ended with a 5-word dismissal: "Iran has been decimated. Go get your own oil." In a separate post, he went after France, accusing Paris of blocking U.S. military supply planes bound for Israel from flying over French territory, and warning the U.S.A. will remember. So what's driving this? The numbers tell the story. Jet fuel was sitting at $2.50 a gallon before the U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iran began on February 28th. Today, it's at $4.24 a gallon and climbing. That's a 72% surge in just 1 month, and aviation analysts say it's moving faster than crude oil itself. Aviation expert Alex McCarris flagged that if this continues, United Airlines' annual fuel bill could exceed $11 billion, more than double its best-ever annual profit. Delta is already absorbing a $400 million hit. And for passengers, New York to London airfares are up 177% in a single week. The Strait of Hormuz, the narrow waterway between Iran and Oman, handles roughly 20% of the world's daily oil supply. Since the IRGC formally declared it closed to vessels linked to the U.S., Israel, and their allies, tanker traffic has dropped to near zero. Today's Truth Social post didn't come out of nowhere. Trump's Hormuz rhetoric has been building for weeks. On March 14th, he told the world America had beaten and completely decimated Iran, and that other nations should handle the strait themselves. On March 22nd, he issued a 48-hour ultimatum, threatening to obliterate Iran's power plants if the waterway wasn't reopened. That deadline passed. He extended it to April 6th, citing what he called very productive conversations, which Tehran publicly denied. Just yesterday, March 30th, he threatened to destroy Iran's oil wells, power plants, Karg Island, and even desalination plants if no deal was reached. And at a summit last week, he jokingly referred to the waterway as the, quote, Strait of Trump. The response from U.S. allies has been firm and consistent: no. Germany, France, the UK, Spain, Italy, South Korea, Japan, and Australia have all declined Trump's calls to join or support military action in Iran. German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius was direct: "This is not our war. We have not started it." British Prime Minister Keir Starmer acknowledged the strait must reopen for global market stability, but ruled out military involvement, saying the UK would not be drawn into the wider war. Reports suggest Starmer has privately told aides that Trump's tactics are deliberate pressure, and he will not bend. What today's Truth Social post reveals is more than frustration. It signals a potential withdrawal. Trump stepping back from the role of guarantor for allied energy security, while leaving the door open for U.S. oil exports to fill the gap commercially. The question now is, as the strait remains blocked, fuel prices spiral, and allied patience wears thin, who blinks first? Iran, the allies, or Washington itself? This is Untold Truths channel. Stay with us as this story continues to develop.